my breakfast this morning, I'm going to have a combination of an orange with some cut up English cucumber sprinkled with 1 packet of stevia sweetener, and there's about a 1/4 cup of this chunky great value thick salsa, which is free. Or it probably could count toward a vegetable actually, but I'm not counting it that way. I'm good with just having the 1/4 cup, and that's about it. Anyway, so call me crazy, but I used to eat this for breakfast every day a few years ago. Sweet Leaf used to make a peach mango liquid sweetener, and it was out of this world in chunky salsa, but they don't make it anymore, or actually they do, but it doesn't taste good last time I bought it, so I don't buy it anymore. In any event, so this is my smart carb, the orange that's chopped up. It's about 75 to 100 calories, somewhere in there. I didn't weigh it. And over top, I sprinkled a little bit of my seasoned ranch. And so this is my smart carb, and half a vegetable maybe. Later on, for my power fuel, I will have this Fairlife protein shake. It's 150 calories, and you have seen enough of this to know the rest. Okay, so if I have a mid-morning snack, it'll be, I don't know, probably a couple cheese sticks. If not, I'll see you at lunch. Okay, so I was back in the store again today, and I'll tell you the little story of how this came about, because I wasn't planning on it. Jim and I were driving along, because we went out today to a festival in Highland, New York, in the town of Lloyd. It's the first festival, of spring, and it's a beautiful day, so we went out. Anyway, so here we are driving home, and he says, let's go to McDonald's for coffee, and somehow or another, he starts talking about, we talk about how I think McDonald's is addicting. And then he goes on to say that about the Big Macs, how delicious the Big Macs are, but he doesn't eat them anymore. Anyway, so that brought me to my conversation about making a Big Mac bowl, and how I was telling him about Kim and her Whopper bowl. And so I picked up these. I went in there actually to get these because I'm on my orange for breakfast kick again. So I just wanted to pick up 2 oranges, okay? And here we are. What is it now? Let me see. What was my total? Sorry. 21 later. Okay. This I thought was ridiculous, but we needed some salsa because now we're both drinking it. So $1.30 a piece. These should be 99. Then I wanted some mushrooms because I really am missing mushrooms. So these were $3.49 for a package, 16 ounce. So I didn't think that was so bad, so I picked them up. These burgers, this is, I'm assuming it's going to be picante to me. Peppadew picante is probably going to be a bit spicy. So this is the, it's a vegetable burger, more like a chicken vegetable burger, I guess. But these are Nature's Promise, and so that's a good brand. And they were 2 for $6. Otherwise, they're $3.89. So I'm good with that. These tomatoes were expensive to me, $1.48 a piece. I mean, not a piece, a pound. So how much did I spend for 2? If I can quickly see that. $1.15. I'm not going to complain. You need these to make the bowl properly. And I got these for 99 cents a bag. And they're 12 ounces a piece. So I thought that was good. That's not so bad. And we're going to eat them up quickly. I normally don't buy it like this. I've done it once before recently. But it'll be good for just making these bowls up very quick tonight, which is what I'm going to do for him. And then I got myself some of these because the English cucumbers were like 4 for $10. I was like, I don't think so. So these were $3.99 a pack, but buy one, get one, which makes them $2 a pack. And I'm okay with that. So yeah, this is my $21.21. So you tell me what you think of that amount of money for this. I don't know anymore. I'm at a loss. So what did we do today? We went to the festival, as I have mentioned already. And the reason being is that an extended family member of ours is Tarot 13 www. She and her friend make all of these things homemade. Skincare products, lip gloss. These items here were $1 a piece on sale. Cherry Bomb cold pressed soap. The ingredients are really good. Olive oil, coconut, castor oil, sodium hydroxide, wild cherry fragrance. I don't know what mica powders are, and glycerin embeds, but these are cold pressed soaps, and I know that it's the highest of quality as far as I'm aware. So this is this was $1. You can't see it well. Candy corn body butter. I love body butter. I like actually body butter more in the summer than in the winter. I don't know. I guess because when you get tan, you want to kind of hydrate. So I put this. This will fit nicely in my shower, so I can just put it on right away, so I don't forget. And then I'm into the lemon, if you haven't noticed. Between the drinking the lemon and I'm just loving all things lemon. So this was lemon verbena. It smells absolutely wonderful. And let's see, it doesn't say how much is in here. I apologize. But this was $8. And I didn't think that was badly priced. And this is a lemon lip gloss, because I always have to have something on my lips, summer, winter, whenever, even if I'm in the house all day. For some reason, I don't know if I started wearing lipstick too young and that contributed to that problem, but I always have to have something on. So this is lemon, and I may have said it already. It was $5 for that. So I will put this website, if you want to check it out, in my description box for you. And this was free. Somebody was giving out the Southern Ulster Times. Haven't never read it, so we'll see. I'm not going to be buying it, but I thought I'd show it because they gave it to us. Then we met a couple. Jim and I are big supporters of small business, and their name is Regina and Victor Moriarty, and their Facebook page is facebook.me/Moriarty Crafts. They're located in Columbia County in New York, which is north of us, more near Albany. And the reason that I was so interested is because I don't have an example to show you of their work, but what he has different mediums that he puts engraving on, and he has like he can do it on leather, he can do it on wood. It seems I had some technical difficulties picking up where I left off. Sorry. So what I was starting to say is that this young couple, lovely young couple, part of their business is engraving on wood and other mediums, as I've already said. So I plan to send him some JPEGs of my mom's handwritten out recipes, and he's going to put them on wood, and I'm going to have that for one of my sister's Christmas gifts. I think it'll be great. And yeah, so I'll put their website in my description box also if you want to check them out. And then I opened this up. This was in the bag as a thank you for supporting their business, and I thought this was such a lovely gift. $5 value. And she also had other pieces of jewelry and key rings and things of that nature. So if you're interested in checking the site out, I think you won't be wasting your time. And they do mail order, so that's how I'll be receiving whatever it is that I end up buying. And when I do that, I will show it. So that's it for today's shopping spree. We are home and done for the day with that, and I will see you soon. For my dinner tonight, I'm doing a Nutrisystem Flex meal. I will start with, this is approximately, I want to say, 2.5 cups of combined iceberg lettuce mix and onion, raw onion, and I have some of this fire roasted red peppers in there. I have banana pepper rings, which I marinate myself. I add seasonings to it and stevia, and these are 5 calories for like 12 slices, so I only put like about 6, so they're free. The peppers are free. I put 1 tablespoon of the pickle relish into the chicken salad for 10 calories, so that's free. In the chicken salad, I also put 35 calories worth of low-fat mayo. This is 15 calories a tablespoon, so that's an extra. And I chopped off, this is 240 calories worth of cooked chicken breast. And I also added, I topped it with the Green Goddess seasoning blend. These are also, you see here, 7 grams of my homemade croutons for free. And I did put a tablespoon of the Skinny Girl balsamic vinaigrette for 2 calories onto my salad before I put the chicken salad on it. And then I have 2 small carbs worth of roasted potatoes. I boiled this potato first, and then I cut it up and I put it in my air fryer. And I also seasoned it with this bacon chive seasoning for potatoes by McCormick. And I put a drizzle of ketchup on there for less than 10 calories worth. So yes, this is my dinner for this evening. I'm looking forward to having it. I'm not going to make my veg requirement for today because I couldn't have any at lunch. I forgot to bring carrots with me to have while I was out, and I'm just going to be too full. I will be back with dessert. Hey there, everyone. Well, I'm not going to be filming any dessert tonight because I was just enjoying that huge salad, and it was delicious, and I did eat it all up until the very end when I heard crunch, and I said, my goodness, what is crunchy like that? Well, this is my filling in my molar on the bottom, which I just had a brand new filling done a few months ago. I ended up with an infection, and I said when I went in there, you need to pull my tooth. And she said, no, your tooth is fine. And I'm like, well, sure does feel like it needs a root canal. Because of COVID, I never refilled. It's just an old filling that had fallen out, and I just never got to go to have it fixed. So without going on and on about that, I'm very annoyed, needless to say, because my tooth is cracked, and now I'm going to have it pulled anyway. You know how that goes, right? So I'm not going to, if I can't feel comfortable eating tomorrow, I'm just, consider me MIA. I may come on to talk about the gift giveaway, but as it stands now, I think there's only 6 people. So if you have not seen it, please go a couple days, go back, and it'll say, plus it's time for the gift giveaway. And look at the video and make a comment so I can include you. Because I think that by tomorrow afternoon that I'll probably have Terry, because I'm supposed to see her tomorrow. And if I do, I'm just going to put the names in the hat and pick one, and then I'll announce it either tomorrow or Monday. So please go on over if you're watching this tonight and just put a comment. You do have to be subscribed. If that's a problem, I apologize, but that's just one of the rules. So anyway, about today. Yes, Jim and I did go out. I already showed you everything on that. And it was very nice. It was a beautiful day out, and it was a good outing for us. It's time to start living again. Because, and I'm sure that we're not the only people that feel that way. Not that we do very much anyway, but it's just nice to be able to go to a local community festival and just not think about anything. Those are the reasons that we go to these things, because we want to like enjoy ourselves and take a day out. And it feels like, you know, especially as you get older, you think about how much time you have left. And it's been like 3 years now, it feels like anyway. We haven't had bus trips. We haven't had anything. The country, the world, you know, there's so much that has been lost. So it even makes it more special to be able to go and do something like that, as simple as it was. Thing that came to mind is that I wanted to chat about for a minute. What happens when we go to a function like that? For instance, for myself today, in all honesty, I forgot to bring carrots. Not because I was hungry, but because I would like to get a vegetable in the afternoon so that I don't have to eat 4 vegetables at night, especially now if I'm going to have salad. So I'm not going to eat 4 cups of salad in dinner. It's just not going to work. I don't think anybody really eats that much in dinner. So I brought 2 different bars with me because I said, you know what, if I'm really hungry, I'll have a second bar and I won't worry about it because it'll still be something that is on plan. I did not eat a smart carb this morning, so I did not eat a second Power Fuel. So I had a room for those extra calories and the Power Fuel and smart carb if I wanted it. As it turns out, I didn't get to film in Dunkin' Donuts, but I did put those pictures in for you to see. I did have 1 bar and I did enjoy my cup of coffee this afternoon. And being at the festival where they had food trucks and restaurants and people sitting under tables eating, and you're walking through and it all smells really good. You know, how do we go to those things and enjoy, but not shoot the whole day, or even maybe in some cases end up shooting the whole week? Because once we go on that, we have those things, then we continue having those things because we trash today and then we get up tomorrow and we say, all right, we'll start Monday. And then Monday comes and all that, you know, stuff that we all know very well, unfortunately, right? Those of us that have had weight issues or still have weight issues. But how do we do that? For me, I'm in a different place at this point. If it was last summer, it would have been a lot harder because I was 160 pounds, not at this point, but I was actually just finished. I don't know what's going on with my phone, but I think I only have 5 minutes, 40 seconds left to talk. So anyway, just something to think about. If you have any ideas that you might like to share, I'm always interested in hearing what other people do to deal with different issues as they arise, because they do. And pretending they don't really isn't going to work for us, right? So making a plan, or at least thinking about beforehand, like I had eaten just pretty close to when we went. So I wasn't hungry, which I think is a big plus. Going to these things with an appetite because you haven't eaten is not a good idea. Definitely any function. You know, some people say when they go to a wedding, they eat something first, or when they go to someone's barbecue, you know, and you could agree or disagree. It's all different for everyone, how we deal. Even for me, today I deal this way. Another time I might deal another way. It depends on so many different things. Can I bring the food with me? Now, carrots wouldn't go bad. I would have an ice pack, and that's fine. Was I going to carry like a melt today? No, I didn't feel the need to do that. You know, if anything, I would have found something, I'm sure, or we would have just went somewhere else to have something, like the diner. I know what I could have in the diner. That's it. You know, most of us, I think, do, right? Or something like that. But insofar as, because again, festivals going to be coming up, you know, flea market type things, where we go, and what do we have there? We have things that are foods that are really not the healthiest foods. For the most part, I mean, there are some that have organic. There is one food truck in our area that has organic everything on it. But again, you could go somewhere and not know what to expect because you've never been before. I mean, I didn't go to this before. I don't have any idea. So I brought 2 bars, as long as I could access a diet soda or coffee. I had my water in the car, as I always do. I got all winter long, I have water in my car. It's just what I do. It helps me with breathing as well as hydrating. So, you know, I say get in the habit of bringing food, something, anything. Even if you know you have to walk through this and get through it, if you're munching on something on your way through that's satisfying, that you're not thinking about that food. I mean, sometimes smelling something can just trigger me, you know, in all honesty. But if we're going to go to these things, we need to have a plan of some sort, or at least think it through before we go, is all I'm saying. Because you don't want to go to this, and then how enjoyable will it be tomorrow when you think back on it? And you think, oh, gee. I posted something today in the Facebook group regarding, you know, these cookies that you're eating today, and a year from now, you're not going to even remember what they tasted like. And they could throw us off for a week or two or a month or whatever, you know. Same difference when we weigh in. This week was a great one for me. Totally unexpected, right? But what's going to happen next week when I might have a gain? What if I have a gain? What do I do then? Do I flip out? Not really, because again, I put a lot of thought into the various things that can happen. I also have a safety net, I think, in the fact that I weigh every day. And I'm by no means telling anyone to weigh every day. Some people just cannot do that. And that is their thing and their journey. But for me, I like to know what's in store. Because if I woke up, let's say, I was what did I say I was? 137.8, right? No, 135.8 on Thursday. On Friday, I'm 133.8. Now, what if I was 135.8 on Thursday, and then on Friday, I was 137.8, like I was previous? Because 135.8 would have been maintained for me this week. So the week before that, or 2 weeks before that, I was 137.8, I think, or something like that. So what if I go up? Am I going to look at that and say, oh my God, I gained 2 pounds overnight? No, I'm going to say to myself, as I do and have in past, guess what? Tomorrow's a new day, and you may go down that pound. You may go down 2 pounds. It's information that I keep in my back pocket. I monitor myself. I also think about, what did I eat the day before? Did I eat a lot of carbs? Which, as you're going to be seeing, I'm not going to be eating as many processed carbs, I'll call it, for lack of a better way to talk about it at this point. I'm going to be eating things like beans as my smart carb. You'll see more of that. You'll see more fruits. You'll see more maybe sweet potatoes or cooked white potatoes. More of the whole foods, because at this stage in the game, I have to go in that direction to be able to lose the rest of this weight. And that's how I want to really mainly eat anyway. 80-20 for my life at this point. I don't know why my phone is just saying you can't film anymore. It's only giving me like 6 minutes at a time. If anybody knows about that, would you tell me? I have a Samsung. I don't know what's happening. Never did that before. Anyway, I'm sorry. Where was I? I was rambling about something. With the weigh-ins, I think. Just dealing with all the things that we all deal with at one point of time or another, if we're dealing with weight and trying to lose weight. Because, about why I'm doing the whole foods, to lose the rest of the weight, but also 80%, I would like to be that. And then I also do very much enjoy my Nutrisystem foods. And I'm not planning to stop eating them. You just probably won't see me eating them as much on a daily basis as in past. You know, I might have one thing a day and then maybe do 2 flex meals. I'm not really sure, but that's the direction I'm going in, because I really feel strongly that things that have flour are not really my best friend. Glutinous things, I love them, but they don't do good things for me when it comes to weight. So on that note, I am going to say goodbye now. And I thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, I'd appreciate it greatly if you think about doing that. All you have to do is hit that bell. You'll be notified whenever I upload a new video. And on that note, I'm going to say, I will see you in the next video, and take care. Bye now.